Next up on our CDC Spring Sports Media Day tour is the Kirtland boys track team. Head coach Greg Sale all the way to our left. Coach, thanks for being here. Why don't you give us a quick overview of what we can expect out of the Hornets on on that brand new track this year?
We're excited. We had a 4x2 regional qualifier last year, and we also had a shot and disc guy qualify for regionals. We had a long jumper qualifier for regionals last year, and except for the shot and disc guy, we're pretty much all back. We're only losing one person in the 4x2, and we picked up this guy here, Gino, and we're looking to be really strong in some of those sprint relays and maybe even some of the open sprints. We have Liam over here on the end, and he's been coming a long way from last year for the shot and disc, and we're hoping for big things from him as well. We're trying to develop some younger guys in the mid distance and actually a lot of our other events. We're still trying to figure out who's going to be occupying what events and participating in what events. Our first meet's coming up the week after spring break, and we're still trying to figure some things out. But we're fairly young. We have 4 seniors, about 30 people overall, and we're just trying to see what we have right now and seeing how things are going to fit.
So you've got 30 kids in the program now, boys?
About 30 guys. Yep.
Wow, that's great because you've been pretty short on numbers for a while, so that's great to see.
Yeah, we have a lot of guys who are participating in football, and we got more of them out this year trying to work on their sprint speed.
Excellent. All right, Coach, I'll come back to you after I talk to the guys. We'll start right to your left. For the folks at home, introduce yourself, name, grade, and what events you plan to compete in.
I'm Will Sale. I'm a senior, and I plan to jump a little bit, do a 4x2 and some mid distance in the 400.
So, Will, you're one of those football players, but you've been running track. Did you have a hand in recruiting some of the other guys out?
I like to think I did, but I probably didn't.
You didn't no arm twisting there. All right. So, I mean, you've had obviously a great football season. Building off that, coming into track season, how do you want to end your career? This spring.
It's nice being this like the last track season. I don't have to worry about football next season, so I can just focus on track and have that be the only thing.
So you're going to do some of the throws. Is that new?
Oh, no, jumps.
Oh, jumps. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, yeah, you've jumped. Okay. I thought Coach mentioned throws, and that was in my head. But, all right. So, high jump or long jump?
Probably long jump.
Okay. And then talk a little bit about your growth running track from freshman year to now. How much have you improved?
I mean, I've improved, but I was like the past years I've always been like kind of focusing on football. I use track as like a thing to get me faster for football, and I don't know. I'm hoping I can get better times, I guess.
Well, I think it worked. You were pretty fast in football, so I think that all paid off. So, all right, best of luck to you this year. Gino, on to you, and same thing. Introduce yourself, name, grade, and events you're going to compete in.
My name is Gino Blasini. I'm a senior, and I'm going to compete in the 4x1, 4x2, Open 2, and Open 1.
And I've got to ask, what brought you out to track after playing baseball the last 3 years? You're still playing baseball, I know, but what led you to jump into track as well?
I'm going to play football in college, and I want to be faster.
I got you. All right. So how's that going? How's it the transition from just baseball to track? You settling into your events?
Yeah, I only go to a few practices, but I just go in, show up, run, and then go to baseball.
How are you going to balance that? I mean, you're going to play baseball games 3, 4, 5 times a week, and then you've got some track meets. How's that going to work out?
I have a schedule planned out. Hopefully when I don't pitch, I can go to track.
Odd days, even days? If people don't know that Gino doesn't like, is it odd days you don't like to pitch on? Even days. So even days you'll run track, odd days you'll pitch. Is that the plan? Something like that? All right. Talk about some of the other guys on the team. Who's been impressive? That's for you, Gino.
A freshman, Sam Ridgway. He came out strong running in the 100 the other day. And during hills, he looked really impressive.
All right. Well, good luck to you this year. Liam, on to you. Go ahead and introduce yourself for the folks at home. Name, grade, and events you're going to compete in.
My name is Liam Logan. I'm a senior, and I'm doing shot put and discus.
You had a little bit of success last year. Were you satisfied with your performance?
Yeah, the last couple meets of the year I wasn't throwing too well, but for the actual last meet of the year, I threw a PR of 104 feet for discus. I didn't throw a shot that day because it was an invitational, and my shot put's not as good as my disc.
All right. So coming into this year, are you where you need to be to start the season? Are you pleased with your off-season conditioning and training?
Yeah, we're still working on getting the form completely down. It takes several years to get it completely, and I haven't quite reached the level yet, but it's looking good. The warmer weather makes for farther throws, so we're just hoping for weather.
What are your PRs in the shot and discus?
Shot put, I believe I threw 37 feet, and discus is 104.
All right, solid numbers. What are you looking to hit this year?
I'm hoping for 40 in shot put and 120 in discus.
Who are some of the other throwers on the team?
Got my brother, he's a year below me, and we got a couple new throwers this year, 2 freshmen and a sophomore who hasn't thrown before. And then we got 2 other senior girls who throw and a couple other juniors and freshmen that throw as well.
As a senior with the most experience on the team, how are you helping those younger throwers to kind of develop their technique?
To just help them, teach them the forms, kind of show them what to do, what not to do. Learning the form for discus and shot put takes a lot of years of dedication. It's not a very hard sport to pick up, but sticking with it is really time consuming, and it takes thousands of throws to actually get good at it. So I'm just hoping they'll feel an attachment to the sport and want to keep doing it later.
Sounds good. Good luck to you this year. All right, Coach, back to you. I asked the guys to mention some of their teammates. They miss anybody who's been impressive to you?
We have some high hopes for a couple of freshmen. Our guys cross country team is pretty small in numbers, but we have a couple of people who have really bought in, and I've got some high hopes for a young man named Joey Chivarelli and another young boy, Ben Brandel. And I'm hoping that all their hard work is gonna pay off. They're definitely growing up real fast, and they're getting a lot stronger. And we're looking to see how they're gonna be running the mid-distance and distance events. Again, we have several other freshmen, but we're trying to figure out who they are right now and what events are going to be best for them. We have some other guys as sophomores. Evan Kaprowski is definitely fast, and he's doing a real nice job for us. We're figuring out where he's going to be, but he looks like to be a 100, 200 guy. And of course, you probably know Jacob Laverty is a sophomore, and he is kicking some butt. He's going to be one of our fastest sprinters, and he's definitely going to be part of that 4x2 team that I have some high hopes for, and possibly the 4x1. Luke Valetic, he's ran the 300 hurdles last year, and I'm hoping for him to do the same. He did a nice job for us and started to compete with some of the upper class guys. We have a new junior out, Jack Lessick, in sprints, also from the defensive backfield from the football team. He's doing a real nice job. Unfortunately, we lost a couple people to injuries in football. Vincent Longcar, we had high hopes for him this year, and we may get him by the end of the season. He's just had some surgeries. And Nico Samak, we're also hoping for him, and of course Noah Runyon's also doing a nice job in the sprints.
It's just great hearing all these different names. It's been just a handful of guys the past few years, so that's great to see. All right, Coach. Well,
it's nice.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, Coach. Well, I appreciate you and the guys taking some time out of your day to preview the season, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Good luck.
Great. Thank you very much.